So many times in the coaching space, especially in the online coaching space, I am seeing people, I am seeing professionals, I am seeing qualified people get stuck in the hustle and grind of social media. And this was true for me when I was freelancing, when I had my freelance business, when I was blogging and went down the rabbit hole of influencer marketing. So I know this very well. I know this feeling very well. I know what it looks like. I know what it feels like. And I know what this means from a business perspective, because coming from business development and marketing, as a strategist myself, this is really not the way you want to be building your dream business and your dream life, right? You don't want to be in this hamster's wheel, constantly feeling like you're racing against time, like you're in this competition to gain a certain number of following. It's this hustle and grind culture that has you trying to compete to reach a certain standard, a certain output, right? A certain output of content, for example. And I remember finding myself really feeling, really hustling to churn out content. And and there are many times where I felt like, and this is what I recognize in others, right? Is the feeling of like they're just hustling to churn out content. And what I want to say is that you are not the DIY, you are not the Department of Information. Yes, you're here to share value. Yes, I believe as marketing is a super impactful tool to serve, to share, to activate, to inspire, to transform, to empower, right? Others. We are so lucky and blessed to actually have these tools available. But you are here to run a business. You are here to create impact for those who are ready to receive it as well. So yes, we use marketing as a tool. Yes, we use marketing to serve. Yes, I love to do that. Yes, I give a lot of free information myself, right? And I love to give a lot of high value information myself, because I don't want to just simply add to the noise, right? That are here. Say hello, who's watching? Say hi, jump in. But you really want to be positioning yourself and remembering and coming back to why you're doing what you're doing. And this is one of the differences between, this is why I titled this video like being busy versus being productive, being strategic. Okay, so we want to really move away from the busy. Like, what is this need to be busy all the time? What is this desire to always seem like we're busy? Like as though like someone's going to come and reward you and give you a medal for being the busiest person this week. Like, guilty as charged, right? I'm not judging anyone, guys. I've been there myself. And sometimes people ask me, so hey, how you doing? How's your week? Like, oh my god, it's really busy. You also want to be looking at what tasks am I doing, what activities am I spending my time and energy and money on in my business. How is this contributing to the bigger picture? How is this contributing to creating that impact? How is this contributing to building a sustainable business that allows me to live the life I want to live, that allows me to build the business I want to build, that allows me to create the impact I came here to create, right? What are we doing exactly? Because I see so many people lose track and lose sight of this bigger picture mission, of their soul's calling, of their soul's purpose, that they get stuck in the hustling grind, they get stuck in the games of social media, for example, and online marketing. They get stuck in the little coaching bubbles that we find ourselves in, and the comparisons, and oh my god, that person is doing that, so I need to be doing that. I need to be selling in that way. I need to be doing that kind of program. I need to be doing that. I need to be doing this. And you end up in a constant reactive mode to whatever what other people are doing. And this really brings you into that state of operating your business like a headless chicken, just no idea what the fuck you're doing and why you're doing it, right? So it's so important to come back. Like I really encourage my clients, like every week, but every day, what am I doing? Have a plan, have a structure, follow your strategy, have a strategy that you can lean onto that works, right? So it takes time to get there, it takes time to explore that. The faster you get there, the better. The faster you fail, actually, whatever that means. The faster you fail, the faster you try and go through the trials and errors, the faster you will get there. The faster you will discover what it is for you, the strategic way for you that is sustainable on a business perspective, but also on an energetic perspective, right? Remember, you are the captain of your ship. You are leading your activities. So it also looks like trying to be in all places at the same time. Now, I'm one to really advocate for repurposing, reusing, recycling content. I think that's amazing. And in recent videos you have seen, and I have demonstrated how I have even taken like one live video and how I would reuse that same content in multiple places to reach my audience in my different audiences and my audience in different places, to really bring the message across, right? But I want you to remember, come back again, okay, why am I doing this? Where am I sharing? What is the purpose? What is my strategy here? What is my strategy on this platform, on that platform, right? So rather than just doing things haphazardly, being more strategic, being more purpose-led is really where we want to be. Why? Because in the long term, you're saving a fuck tons of time, energy, and money. And in the long term, you are planting the seeds for your future's harvest. Otherwise, what happens is like you plant seeds here, and then you go and you leave them, and then you go water there. Nothing's happening, obviously, because there are no seeds planted. And then you go to somewhere else. Oh, I need to plant seeds again, and you plant seeds again, but you leave them and you forget to nurture them, you forget to water them, and you go water somewhere else again. And this is what's happening time and time and time again to people in the online space, because they don't have the patience to stay consistent enough to wait for the results. And they quit and they move on to the next thing just before things actually, that the seeds start to sprout, right? And they're there looking for immediate, instant evidence and validation for them to continue going or not. I hope that serves you today. Take strategic action. Come back every single day. What am I doing? How is this serving my bigger picture? How is this contributing to my bigger picture? This is really what I'm going to be going down into a lot more depth in the upcoming masterclass on Thursday called The CEO, Clarity to Cash. This is where we really get to gain clarity on our structure, on our strategic purpose, on our strategic actions, on how we're truly serving our clients and how we're truly serving our bigger goals, right? And how all of that is going to help you quantum leap in your business, quantum leap as a business owner, quantum leap as a CEO. And as a result, you get to expand time, create more impact and profits in a more efficient manner. This is what we're going to be doing on Thursday inside the masterclass, which is going to be live. So you can participate. There will also be a replay available for a certain amount of time. And on Friday, I have decided to do something I've never done before. And that is to open up my Voxer space. Voxer is basically a walkie-talkie app, like Telegram, WhatsApp, whatever. So I use walkie-talkie for my business clients, actually. And this is a space that is going to open up as a group. So spaces are limited because there's so many people I can hold at the same time, and to make sure that I'm giving you quality information. I'm not just giving you surface level answers to your question. I'm going deep into conversation with you. I am going deep into customization for you, deep into personalizing coaching and mentorship according to what you need, what your business needs, where you want to go right now, okay, and where you're headed. So this is really the space for you to practice that self-leadership, to ask your questions, to know how to lean into support, to really give you that experience and to taste what it's like to have your mentor, your coach literally in the back pocket. I think this for me has been the most effective, the most transformational experience of my development as a leader, right? So you really get to work intimately, and this is all free of charge. Free of charge in terms of finances, but I do respect and I do value that you're showing up for your time, right? I do respect that. So I want to make sure that you receive the value and the quality that you desire. And I'll see you in there. I'm going to drop the link. Very stupid, simple. You just click the link. It's going to take you to a Facebook group. Request access there. Drop your details. Please make sure, if you want to come into the Voxer coaching, please make sure to answer all the questions. And you will get all of the details on how to do that as you sign up. So I'm super excited for that. I'm super excited to see you.